We won again. This is good. But what is best in life?
The open steppe, free tours, falcons at your wrist, with wind in your hair.
Wrong! Conan, what is best in life?
To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
That is good.
That is good. That is what's best in life. To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women. Yes, Conan, I agree. And so did his master. But guys like, other smart guys like Mark so-and-so, I'm not going to say his last name, but those smart guys who doubt God, they like the wind in their hair, stuff like that. But what we like as Orthodox Christians is to defeat the enemies of God. So this video here is going to be about how to defeat the atheist in the debate of mind. So what I like to do to prove the existence of God is to bring up the camera and the eye, because the eye is a camera is an eye. They're machines. Machines are only result of mind. It's not something that the free blowing wind, like that other dude liked blowing in his hair. That's real nice, but it's not going to design a machine. The way we have machines is because people set their mind to work, to organize, to order elements, and set them in motion in the form of a machine that functions. Okay, when we look at life forms, we see them functioning. They're nothing more than machines. They're just made. They're not, instead of being made out of glass and metal, they're made from flesh. Nevertheless, they are machines, and that simple fact can tell anyone who's honest with common sense that the life we see around us, the creation that we see around us, reveals the hand of the Creator of God. And only a liar will deny that, and a fool doesn't see it. So it's not up to me to set those type of people in a category, but they're one or the other. If you're an atheist, you're either a liar or you're a fool. And if you're a liar, you're lying because you hate God. So you lie that it's not real. But the reason you lie is because he did something you don't like to you, or you blame him for something that you don't like, so you deny him. Only blessings come from God. And if something happens bad, we live in a fallen world. You can't blame God for it. Most of the time we can blame ourselves. But that's another story. But what the purpose of this video is to teach young warriors for God how to defeat the atheist. Because like Conan said, there's nothing better in life than to crush the enemy, see them driven before us, and then hear the lamentation of their women. I love that. I love nothing more than to whip enemies of God with words, not with our fists. You beat them in the realm of the mind. It's just a wonderful thing. So let me take you down the road I like to go down in these YouTube battles. Okay, so I'll bring up the eye. Okay, there it is. The anatomy of an eye. Let me get my little pointer thing. First we'll start with the lens. Okay, there's a lens. Eye has a lens, camera has a lens. There's a cornea, the little covering in front of the lens on a camera. It's like the cornea, it's the covering of the eye to shield the lens. There's a pupil, it's like the aperture, it allows the light to go in and out. It can open and close. There's like an aperture of a camera. There's an iris, the muscle that causes the pupil to open and close. Same type of mechanism is on the camera aperture to cause the open and close. The choroid. I'm not an eye surgeon, but do the best I can. This is the muscle that focuses the lens. God made a muscle to focus that lens. It can like shrink and then become wider, or stretch out and become longer, and that's how it focuses. Like if you're reading or trying to look at something far away, the muscle in the eye will cause the lens to change shape. Isn't that incredible? So you can read up close or see something far away. Oh, it just happened all by itself over zillions of years of evolution. Yeah, right. And then even this, superior muscle, I don't know what that does really. The retina, that's the film. Retina is like film in a camera. The light comes through, it gets projected onto the film. The optic nerve is the nerve that sends that information to the brain. On a camera, there's a eyepiece you look through. The light image gets sent to the brain through the eye of a person into their brain. So this is a camera, guys. Inferior muscle, retina. Okay, let's look at an eye and look at a camera. Hold on. Yeah. Camera. Okay, lens. Mirror. There's a mirror in the eye also. It gets flipped upside down, then it flips back the other way. Some people can't figure out why we don't see upside down. There's a mirroring in the eye. Focusing screen. Remember the part of the eye that focuses the iris? The lens? It's here. I don't know what that does. The viewfinder. That's like the pupil where the light goes in. Same thing here. The shutter. Well, that could be like an eyelid, or that cornea that shields the lens. The shutter. Photographic film. Remember the retina? The film is in the back of the camera. The light goes through the lens onto the film. The retina is film. Ask any eye surgeon. They'll tell you the retina is like the film in the back of the eye where the image gets projected. And then here the number 5, the viewfinder is where it would be like the optic nerve. The view that we're seeing out here gets sent through there into the eye of the person looking at it, and then they have a brain to interpret the image. So anyone who says the eye is not like a camera is a dummy. You're just dumb, or you're lying. Mark is a liar, I think. I don't think he's dumb. But I don't know. He might be dumb. It's a worse insult to be a liar. I don't want to insult him. I like Mark. But something's wrong with him when it comes to God and his relation to God. Okay, I showed that already. More eye. Okay, I think that covers this video. Oh yeah, let's just see what he says. Okay, Mark said, okay, says the eye is a camera, therefore it's a. Oh no, this is what I'm telling Mark. The eye is a camera. This is how you beat these guys. Okay, the eye is a camera, therefore it is a machine. We know cameras are the result of mind, because a machine can only result from a mind. Since the eye is a camera, common sense tells us the eye is a result of mind. Very simple. Your belief that blowing wind can produce a machine like the eye is foolish. Nonsense. You have a fancy story. Okay, then I get into another argument. Cover that in another video. Let's see if I can read what he said. Okay, I got to go back to comments. So what I'm saying is very simple common sense. It really is. Okay, here's what Mark says. Oh man, hope I can get it. Okay, there we go. Nice, got it. Oh man. Go back to. Okay, here we go. Got it. Didn't get it. Oh, that's too bad. Wish I could edit this video a little bit so that I could cut these parts out. I mean, he says, I don't know why. Oh, here, maybe this. No. Read more. Oh man. Unreal. go over here. I just want to read to you guys what Mark said. Oh, there. Read more. No. Okay, got it finally. Sorry about that. Hope everyone's still with me. Let's read this part. This is what the everyday atheists will say. The eye is not a camera. Really? I think I just proved it is. Neither is the camera an eye. How can that be if they have the same components? I'm not saying, like a shoe is a camera. I'm saying, or a foot. I'm not saying, okay, that's better. I'm not saying a foot is a camera. I'm saying the eye is a camera. And I proved that. To say it's not, you're lying or you're not that smart. So he starts off with the eye is not a camera, denying the obvious. If it was a camera machine, then as far as our eyes are concerned, it would be a much better designed, because if it was created by your God, he likes to insult God, put a lowercase e, lowercase h. He made an abysmal job of it. That fact alone points against my form of intelligent design being at play. I think he's a little bit influenced by that guy, Charles Dawkins guy, who tries to point out that things aren't designed right. Who says they work? You didn't make it. And if God wants to make one that doesn't work that great, that's our problem, or the bacteria's problem, who got the eye that isn't that great yet. We're not in heaven yet, guys. One day we're gonna have that super human 20/20 vision. But for now, we've got the eyes we got, and they work great. What's Mark talking about? Even if they didn't work great, does that mean it's not a machine? He loses here. So this is how you beat these guys. So to just, and he'll never, guys like this are never gonna, from my experience, they will never say, oh, you're right, man. Gee, God is real. What should I do now? They don't do that. They'll just fight forever, or they'll disappear. But their arguments are like ridiculous. And I mean, this has been going on like for a while with him. But anyway, anyone with common sense sees what I'm saying makes sense. What he's saying is just like silly.